You know, there comes a time for all of us when we have to quit talking and start doing. So let's walk. I'm Kevin O'Hara for alcoholmastery.com, and today's video is just about quitting talking and getting moving, you know, starting action. I'm all for sort of sitting down and doing a little bit of thinking, right? I think preparation is an important thing. I think if you know, sometimes the easiest part of this whole journey for anyone, the simplest part anyway, is the actual stopping the drinking, right? You know, there's no planning involved in that. You just don't do it anymore, right? You stop putting the stuff into your body, into your mouth, and that's that finished, right? The most difficult part is fill in the gaps, right? So what you're going to do now that you don't drink, what you're going to do when you come home from work now that you don't drink, what you're going to do now to socialize that you don't drink, you know, are you going to still meet up with the same group of friends that you used to meet up with? Are you going to still try and do the same things that you used to do? These are all the questions that you have to sort of answer, and you're always going to be better off trying to find these answers before you stop drinking, right? You know, before you actually go onto the battlefield, it's good to have sort of a battle plan of what you're going to do, right? If you just rush in blindly, you're likely to get your head blown off, right? Same thing here, is a little less figuratively, but a lot of people fail because they don't think things through, or they don't think about the consequences of what they're doing, right? But there is a time for thinking, and then there's a time for doing. You know, how many people I hear from every single day who say, well, you know, I'm not there yet, I'm still drinking, but I'm doing a lot of thinking about it, and I'm there and I'm listening to your videos, and all fair and good, right? I think it's a good start. I think there's a lot of good information in the videos that you can learn from. A lot of stuff in my past, a lot of mistakes that I've made, a lot of mistakes that I've seen other people making that, you know, you can learn from, right? But at the end of the day, nothing is going to happen if you procrastinate, if you don't sort of take things into your hands, push yourself forwards and go, today's the day. Now is the moment. I've done all my thinking, and this is what I'm going to do now. You know, that one of the big reasons for people procrastinating, and I understand it, is, you know, the fear of change and the fear of what might happen. But that's where your preparation comes in. If you can sort of cover a lot of the bases, if you understand yourself and your drinking, and you understand when you're drinking and what you're going to do to change those things, you know, then makes it a lot easier for you. You know, I was talking about consistency in another video that I've just done, and consistency is repeating something over and over again. And if you're building a habit, then you have to consistently do it over and over again, right? And you're better off in the beginning to do exactly the same thing over and over again, because the more of the same thing that you can do, the more your brain recognizes it as similar to the last thing, or as it's never going to be exactly the same as the last thing, but it's these similarities, it's these repeated actions that are going to build new habits, right? And it's the same thing with the opposite way around. It's the repeated non-actions, the repeated not drinking alcohol, right? That's going to destroy the old habit, because if you don't repeat something, like a muscle, if you don't use it, you're going to lose it, right? You know, one of the things that's really going to make a difference to you is your commitment. I mean, as I said before, you know, you can be motivated to do something one day and not be motivated to do it the next day, you know. You can be motivated by a single reason one day, and then the next day not have the same motivation for that same single reason. But you can have commitment and you know, that commitment can stay with you for a life, just because you say, I am doing this, right? There's no way out of this for me, you know. You manufacture the environment for that kind of thing, you know. You make sure that it's going to happen, you know, regardless of what else happens in your life. Spider's webs. That you know, you're making this commitment to do. I'll give you an example. I've been thinking, you know, like for the last year, I mean, the first year that I did Alcohol Mastery, the first 2 years actually, I was putting regular videos up. It was like 2, 3, 4 videos a week. And I really enjoyed doing it, you know. And then I started sort of writing the books, and I got sort of a little bit distracted by that, and started doing the video courses. And you know, I confused myself a lot, you know, because I didn't know sort of where I knew where I was, but you know, like it was just, there were so many different things that I wanted to do, and I wasn't focusing on sort of one thing. Now I think you can focus probably on, you know, 2 or 3 things, you know, whatever. I'm sort of focusing now more on doing the video courses and doing these videos. But anyway, the last few months that I was doing these the last few months in general, I just, you know, like I haven't put hardly any videos up, any free videos on YouTube. And it's something that I really enjoy doing, you know, getting out here, walking, talking, and just learning new things. You know, when I'm in the process of doing this, you know, a lot of the time I run out of things to sort of say, you know. So I have to learn new things. I have to learn to be able to teach, right? You know, so this whole thing, making the videos, is a learning process for you know, the videos, once they're up, are a learning process for you, but the whole making the videos is a huge learning process for me. Not only in making the videos, but in putting them out. Now, towards the end of May, beginning of June, I was thinking, well, yeah, I really want to start doing this, you know, getting more videos out again. And I was thinking, how can I do this, you know, how can I get some leverage on myself, and how can I commit to, you know, doing 2 or 3 videos a week? And I thought, yeah, screw that. I'm going to do a video a day, right? And I'm going to put it out. I'm going to tell everyone through the newsletter. And yeah, that's it. That's what I've done, right? At the beginning of July, did my first video, and I said, yeah, from today on, for a full year, 365 days, I'm going to put out 1 video. And you know, it's hard work. It's a big commitment. Each video takes about 3 hours to do, you know, to make, to edit, you know, from the start of the video, from the concept idea to when it's uploaded onto YouTube, right? It takes about 3 hours. So, you know, when you look at it like that, it's over 1,000 hours worth of my life that I'm committing to in 1 year, you know. That's a lot. So, but I get so much benefit out of it. And I think people who are watching the videos get so much benefit out of it. That's the reason why I'm doing it, right? So, you know, to make that commitment and to sort of stop talking about it and stop thinking about it, and to actually do it, you know, required that commitment. It required me to step up and go, right, that's it, from today on, I'm going to do a video a day. So, enough of that one, but that's where I'm coming from. I'll finish off in the wise words of Yoda, and he says, try not, do or do not. There is no try. That's the thing about this whole thing, right? It's just do it. You know, there is just only that. Do it or don't do it. You know, there's no try, because as soon as you start trying, you immediately are going to think about the possibility of failing, right? There is only doing or don't do, you know. Think about it. Get yourself in order. Set yourself a date and push yourself over the edge, you know. Give yourself no room for retreat. Burn your bridges, close the door and lock it and throw away the key, you know. Find some way of doing that in your life, you know. I guarantee you, right, that if you do it, stop talking about it, stop thinking about it, and just do it, right? Stop drinking. Never mind what anyone else thinks. Never mind what anyone else says to you. Never mind what anybody else does in their lives, what your mates are doing, they're carrying on drinking, your family is carrying on drinking. It doesn't make any blind difference to you, right? No matter what, you have to concentrate on you, right? On what you're going to do, because this is your body, this is your life. And I guarantee you one thing, right? That if you do this, if you step over the line, you focus away from, not on the alcohol, not on your past, but on your future and what you can achieve in your life will be better. Your life will be much better. Now what have you got to lose? You have nothing to lose and everything to gain. So there's only do or don't do. There's no try. If you have any questions at all, any comments, any suggestions, then leave them down below in the post, in the comment section. Come on over to the website, give us a thumbs up if you like this video. I'd appreciate the thumbs up. Subscribe to the newsletter. You can get the audios for any of these videos down below the video on the website as well. So until next time, stay safe, stay safe. Keep the alcohol out of your mouth. And I'm Kevin O'Hara for alcoholmastery.com. Onwards and upwards. Good luck.